to rap what key beat to lock, but we beat to rap what key beat to lock. We beat to rap what key beat to lock, but we beat to rap what key beat to lock. We beat to rap what key beat to lock, but we beat to rap what key beat to lock. We beat to rap what key beat.
What's the first thing that comes to mind when you guys hear the word pollution?
Sickness.
Sickness?
Sickness. That's a good one. Temper that had asthma, and 15.5% of them are children.
My name is Michael Hampton. I am 12 and I go to MLK Middle School.
Do you guys know anybody that has asthma if you guys don't have asthma?
My brother Ryan,
What happened to him?
he got asthma. When he moves a lot or runs a lot, he'll start wheezing. Sometimes it's really bad and sometimes it's okay.
Actually, today in PE, my friend had an asthma attack, but she didn't want to go home because she said her mom gonna get mad at her because she said her mom wants her to stay in school, but they had to send her home because she had a hard time to breathe again because she kept wheezing. So after that, she ended up going home.
Mia, 10 years old. So I have asthma, so I hold my nose, but things like that is happening. It's not that big of a deal to me.
So do you have a lot of friends that have asthma, or is it like common amongst like your peers, or are you like the only one?
No, I know some people that has asthma.
Okay. Do you know if they live in the Bayview District as well?
Yes.
Define what you think pollution is, starting here.
Every day, like, see smoking and cars driving, like, all the gas and stuff.
Thank you.
All the people that drive, the gases that come out of their car.
Like, us humans don't care about other living things on this earth, so we trash it, not knowing that what we breathe is what we throw and do to the earth is what we breathe.
I think it's mostly all the smoke and all the cars, and they cut off the plants. They can't get the oxygen.
Bad things in the air, like things that can cause diseases. Like when people smoke, or like when cars are speeding by, or like there's a fire. Even though those happen in accidents, like those are like things that can cause pollution.
The smoke that comes out the factories look white, but then when you go somewhere else, in some foreign places, it look kind of a little bit blacker than it usually is. Smoking like right past me and stuff, so I can just do the same thing that my sister does, hold my breath, so I don't like secondhand smoking.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how would you rate the air quality in the Bayview District?
50%.
And how old are you?
13.
Like hill, and then it's like dead plants and all trash everywhere. If I want to run or something, I can't because it's like I could run, but then like every like 5 minutes I have to keep taking it.
Sometimes it's really bad and sometimes it's okay. That it affects a lot of people, and it's more pollution in Harrisburg than in the Bay Area.
Where do you think pollution comes from in your neighborhood?
People that try to get oil from the bottom of the ocean.
I think pollution is like gas in cars, cigarettes, and maybe nuclear plants or something.
I'm an environmental educator, and I work at the Eco Center at Heron's Head Park in Bayview Hunters Point.
So on a scale from 1 to 10, how would you rate the air quality in the Bayview District?
9, as it's pretty much as bad as it can get.
How does it make you feel to know that you grew up in a neighborhood that is significantly more polluted than any other areas in San Francisco?
I never knew any of these issues were happening. I actually didn't have this idea of sense of place in Bayview, and I didn't feel connected to my neighborhood. It wasn't until I came back from college, back to Bayview, did I start seeing this neighborhood in a different lens, in a different light. Why are certain things in my neighborhood, like warehouses and diesel vehicles, and why are there things that look like factories but aren't functioning? So I started asking a lot of these why questions and started realizing that, hey, this is a neighborhood neighborhood that's not being treated fairly and justly, and it's being treated very differently from other neighborhoods in San Francisco. Rich history of the black folks in the neighborhood and the recent Latino and Asian immigrants that were trying to create a new home in the neighborhood.
Did you guys know the previous history in the Bayview? How it's the shipyard, and that's caused like a lot of toxic waste and stuff in the Bayview District, so that really affects the residents of the Bayview District. That's why 10% of them have asthma and 15.5% of them are children, because they're growing up in such toxic environment.
Honestly, I think people really don't care. They just do whatever they want. It doesn't matter to them. They feel as if they just litter. They act like it's just littering, like as if they didn't got to pick it up. But really, they don't know that it's hurting where they live.
Once this issue turns from an environmental issue to a community issue, that's when change will begin, and that's when you'll see the growth in the community as we need to see.
And when this change takes place, the residents will be able to reclaim the community as a safe and healthy place to breathe and live.
I think change in this world starts by us. So if we were to start as a community to pick up trash such as community service, then it'll probably get around the world to like know where you're living at. Think of the other people, the other animals on this earth. It's not just us.
Streetside stories in the Bay Area.
If I told you things I did before, told